Hey, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. God bless. God bless for tuning in. God bless for tuning in. And if you're tuning in for the first time, God bless you and thanks for tuning in. And those who've been supporting me, I thank you as well. Well, today I want to talk about exposing your kids, being exposed to these pornographic, demonic content, cartoons. Well, I have this page called a cartoon, animated cartoon called Little Demon. It's an adult cartoon. It's not a kids cartoon, but those who are adults know that kids, because of the advancement of technology and the access to internet all over phones and everywhere, tablets and everywhere, that kids can easily go to FX and Hulu, download Hulu, and watch Little Demon. Now, I remind you that Little Demon is an adult cartoon that's right now streaming on FX, Hulu FX on Hulu, and it's owned by Disney. And it's made by the man called Fleetwood Mac. And ladies and gentlemen, we can't catch everything our kids watch because we're busy ourselves, but we can advise them, and we can every now and then check up on them, see what they're watching. I know we're busy, and now this is the world that we're living in. Now they're using cartoons, and they've been doing it for a while, and making pornographic content with the cartoons. A lot of cartoons they're doing that with, and if and they're using pornographic cartoons, and the content, I couldn't believe it. The content that some kids are watching is man and man, woman and woman, sex, positions in content in cartoons. Now, the LGBTQ community is saying, some are saying it's okay, it's all right, it's perfectly normal. I did a video a few weeks ago on a school in North Carolina, saying, and the pastor addressed it during the North Carolina meeting, school board meeting, when school was in session, and he went against the book, saying that, and he read the book. It's perfectly normal. Not even read the book. He just read some parts of the book. And ladies and gentlemen, if we're not praying, and if we're not praying over our kids, Satan has a way of flooding their portals and flooding their little minds and getting them exposed to content that they shouldn't even be exposed to. Pornographic cartoon content, whether it's pornographic cartoon content or it's a series like Little Demon. And if we're not mindful of if we're not praying over our kids, and we're not every now and then checking on them, finding out what they're watching, sometimes the damage is too late. And if their little minds are getting fed on pornographic cartoons and demonic cartoons, and we're not careful, you just let the devil in your house or your apartment or wherever you're living. And you wonder why they curse back at you. You wonder why they talk back with you with just force, because we're not praying over them. Can't catch everything that they're watching because we're busy. But we can every now and then check up on them. Why I want to talk about this, why I want to say this, because It happens. It can happen to our kids. It can happen to your kid. It can happen to my kid. They can be exposed to pornographic cartoon and content and demonic content. Yes, this is a cartoon that's made for Little Demon is a cartoon that's made for adults, and she gets pregnant by Satan. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip, and I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip. I can't play all of it. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then we're gonna talk. I want to talk more about it. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Those who haven't don't know about this cartoon, check it out.
When we dated, were you inside someone's corpse?
You had an unfinished dolphin tattoo. Don't be a snob.
She says I lied to protect you.
Want to rewind it a little bit so you can catch the gist of it. Catch the gist of it, yeah.
Mom, get in! Your dad is the devil, and you're the Antichrist.
I'm supposed to accept that you had sex with Satan or anyone?
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Come to your father, Damien. You're a girl. The future is female.
Where have you been?
The metaphysical realm.
When we dated, were you inside someone's corpse?
You had an unfinished dolphin tattoo. Don't be a snob.
She says I lied to protect.
Yeah, so this is what kids are being exposed to. She gets pregnant. She gets pregnant by Satan. 18-year-old. 18-year-old teenager. Teen gets pregnant by Satan. And that's what we're being exposed to, ladies and gentlemen. And don't think because of I'm shocked about I'm not shocked about this cartoon because Satan flooded the gates. But I'm gonna say this too. Women, young women, you gotta be careful who you date and who you and be careful. Don't just run with any guy because not every spirit is a good spirit. Some people have demonic and evil spirits in them. Not every spirit is good. Be careful who you open up your gates to. Be careful who you open up your gates. And I'm going to say this again to women. Be careful who you open your gates to. You want to run with the thugs, the dudes that are smuggling drugs, the dudes that are flashy and they're doing illegal things and they're not living right. And they don't want nothing to do with God, but yeah, you're opening your gates. You're opening yourself to these guys and getting pregnant. Be careful. Be careful because not every spirit is good. Ladies, you never know. You could be letting a demon in your house. If you're not a praying woman, a praying young woman, you can be opening your door to a demon. If you're not a praying young woman, you could be opening your doors. Or you could be opening your gates to a demon and getting pregnant. Don't be so quick to give up the cookie. Don't be so quick. Stop being so quick to give up the cookie. Because if you're so quick to give up the cookie, you never know what spirit you could be giving birth to. A little demon. Try to connect with, if pray about it. Wait on the Lord. If you're online and you're just searching for somebody to date, make sure, ask a million questions before you open your gates. Make sure that he's a man after God's own heart. Make sure that he's a man that's of Yah, following God. Make sure that he's a man that is a spiritual man. A man that wants a wife. Not a man that just wants to lay down with you so you can open up the gates and he can get you pregnant and bounce. Women, do not be afraid to ask questions. Ask a million questions. For example, what's your intentions? What do you want out of life? Don't be afraid. If you like him, talk, conversate, ask questions. Because he's going to want to meet you physically, not just on Zoom or online or on your phone. He's going to meet you physically, but not just let me just speak to you live on the phone. He want to speak to you. He want to meet you physically. Don't be so quick. Ask questions. There's a million questions to ask. So much things to talk about before you jump into the bed with him. So much questions to ask. First of all, if he's a man after God's own heart, he's not going to jump into the bed with you. He's going to have questions to ask you too. Don't be so quick. And some of the ladies are giving birth to little demons because you're not praying women. Some of your young men are running the streets, causing mayhem, causing trouble, shooting, because you let the devil into your home. It starts from the foundation. Before this video ends, remember, if you're in a relationship, make sure God is the center of the relationship. Make sure he's the center. Don't be so quick to let demons in your portal, ladies. Don't be so quick to open sesame to let demons in your house. Ask questions. Pray about it. God will reveal the spirit to you. Pray about it. Just because a cartoon, yeah, I'm bringing up the cartoon, yes. But this is important too. I'm not surprised at this cartoon. No. Just be mindful and be praying and ask God that this is the right person for you. Don't be so quick to open up your portals to all type of men. Because not every spirit is received. Not every spirit is a good spirit. Not every spirit is a spirit of God. And ladies and gentlemen, we always got to be mindful of what our kids watch. Can't catch everything. But I'm a big advocate of praying over your kids, because I pray with my kids in the morning. Big advocate, or I pray with them. If I'm not running to work, if I see them, I just pray over them real quickly. It don't have to be a long prayer, a brief prayer. Pray over your kids, because the devil is busy. And because you see, they can be exposed to all type of content, and because you're not being mindful of what they watch, can't catch everything, but just pray over them. Because content like little demons, they could be watching that right now and you wouldn't even know, because you're not watching what they watch. Well, this is Zacchaeus coming to you with another live word of the day. And a live word of the day is coming out of James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Well, this is Zacchaeus coming to you with another live word of the day. God bless. Be safe out there, y'all. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this content. If you like this content, smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Got more coming. Zacchaeus Gospel. Thanks for tuning in.